once again to the ASMBartender. I am here once again. Yes, no, well, this time it's not all might, I promise. But we are back at UA High to explore another cocktail based off of one of the members of Class 1A. This time, it's everyone's favorite guy with dad problems, Todoroki. Now, as we know, Todoroki's quirk is half cold, half hot. So how are we going to accomplish this such quirk in a cocktail? That's what we're about to find out. So today's recipe comes from a TikTok channel of all places. That's right, we are getting our recipe, or at least basing our recipe off of a video by Bar Chemistry on TikTok. So all credit goes to them. Again, I'm not a real bartender, so I like to kind of search around the internet to see what goes best with what for these, character-based cocktails. Let's get started by introducing the ingredients that you will need in order to make this half-cold, half-hot cocktail. It's not actually half cold and half hot. I mean, how would you even make a hot cocktail besides Irish coffee, which, by the way, we already did a video about. So both halves of this half-cold, half-hot cocktail are going to utilize mostly the same ingredients. First things first, lime juice. I'm sure you can hear it in there, but this is 100% from concentrate. Real lime juice. According to the back, it is 100% juice. Lime juice from concentrate. Water and concentrated lime juice are the ingredients. Less than 2% of lime oil. How do you get oil from a lime? I guess we'll never know. Then, of course, we've got the bar favorite, simple syrup. Just water and sugar, kind of boiled together. And this is a brand new bottle, so let's crack it open. Perfect. Now, as the back of the bottle says, Master of Mix's simple syrup is made from cane sugar and is an essential ingredient in thousands of delicious scratch cocktails. And it is essential in this one as well. And then they give you a little example of a cocktail that we're not going to make today. Now here is the primary difference between the recipe on Bar Chemistry's video and the one we'll be making today. I decided, personally, to use rum for this cocktail instead of the whiskey that they suggest in the video. I know, I'm going against the grain here. But not only did I think that rum would taste better with the other ingredients that we're putting in, but we also had a lot on hand that I wanted to use. So we're gonna pull an endeavor and go do something different than the predecessor. I don't know. Now the next two ingredients and the final two ingredients that we will be introducing today are the difference makers, basically. What is going to make one side cold and one side hot? Cream of coconut. This will be on the cold side of the drink. And the last time we used cream of coconut, I believe, was in the Star Wars Blue Milk. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. Now, cream of coconut, pretty simple. It's just cream from coconuts. It says here that Coco Real is a gourmet cream of coconut packed with all natural, hand-picked tropical coconuts. It's perfect for creating authentic scratch cocktails like pina coladas, daiquiris, and more. today we're using it for Todoroki. It says to shake well on the bottle, so that's why I'm doing this. Alright, and finally, what's going to make the hot side? That's what we've got frozen raspberries for. It took me a very long time just to find regular old frozen raspberries. They kept trying to sell me mixed berries, but I only want raspberries. Signature Select, a great brand. So these will be on the red or the hot side of the cocktail. Now to make this drink, you need to blend the ingredients together and freeze them up, kind of like a slushy or slurpee. But once we have them frozen and ready to go, we're gonna need to, as seen in the video, pour each side into a single glass, but place a piece of aluminum foil down the middle of the glass so as to kind of create the half cold, half hot look. Let's get that aluminum foil prepped so we're ready to go once we've got everything. Aluminum foil. Looks okay to me. Let's see what happens. So here we have a glass so we can prep our ingredients before we are ready to blend. So let's get started with the cold side, the white side. Let's start with 1 shot of the rum. Next we're going to go with about 3/4 of a shot of the lime juice. Then we've got 3/4 of a shot of simple syrup. And finally, about 1.5 shots of the coconut cream. Alright, these ingredients are ready to be blended. Now do not worry, we will do the blending off screen so as not to blow your eardrums. We've got our prep glass ready to go for the hot, the red half. Starting off with our same ingredients, the rum, 1 shot. The lime juice, about 3/4 of a shot. The simple syrup, also about 3/4 of a shot. And finally, we'll be adding the raspberries right before it goes into the blender, so we'll be seeing that off screen. Now, let's see these boys frozen. Oh, well, there you have it. 2 very different drinks when they're separate, but we are ready to put them together into one to make the true half-cold, half-hot cocktail. I'm actually really excited. These turned out very good. One has a little bit less than the other, but it doesn't really matter because they're all going into the same glass anyway. And here it is. It is time for us his son.
I think I already know that answer, actually.
If you would like, you can release it from its tinfoil and see what happens.
Do it.
I don't know if anything's gonna happen, but... Oh, God. Shannon.
Yeah.
Can I have, like, a bowl? Flawless. Perfect. Alright, now I guess you can taste it. I'm sorry if there's raspberry seeds in there. That's the best. Oh, it's crunchy. Should I blend it more?
I like it.
It's really good.
Cool. I guess, yeah, how does Endeavor feel about this?
Oh, yeah, he loves his son for once. He got a text back from Shoto.
He smiled.
So I will say the original TikTok recipe used whiskey instead of rum.
Rum's better.
That's what I thought. And also we had rum.
Yeah, it's also better.
Alright.
You can chew the ice into the mic.
Well, even though we didn't get the direct down the middle split, it seems as though even Endeavor would like this drink and would like his son for once. Let's taste it. Oh, that is good. Wow, that is really, really good. I too feel as though I'm gonna finish it all. And honestly, I would agree that the rum is probably way better than the whiskey would taste, so that was a good move on my part. Well, there you have it. Thank you for joining us here at UA High once again. And as always, if you ever have any recommendations for ASMR ideas or other characters you want cocktails made out of or other fictional cocktails you want me to do, please, please, please do leave it down in the comments below. And as always, go beyond. Plus